like people don't, like they're not aware of it, and it's kind of crazy because someone can stand there and swear on their life. They're like, like I love, like even with like it can go hand in hand with like your family and like parents, or even just like your close family, like cousins or people that you grew up with and you're close with. They like to sit there and say like, I love you, I want the best for you, but then they tend to lead you astray, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you have to sit there and think like, does this person like really feel love for me? And is it unconditional?
We got too much time. Can't you see the signs? Now we are so much older. It's just some growing pains. Too soon will be too late. And outside is getting colder. There's people that say that I'm gonna make it. That doesn't mean the bread that breaks right through. Right through. I don't wanna be a superstar. Living in a house is just for show.
This is about to be one of my favorite videos, dude. I'm just coming in here, chilling with this entire series, not putting too much pressure on myself to put it all together so incredibly fast, but also just putting the work to bust these episodes out, man. For this series, I did all the thumbnails first. I do that sometimes, but there was just something about following my heart with these thumbnails, and the fact that I got a lovely soul to help me with some of them in like not posing for them, but allowing me to use their poses for them. And it's just capturing the vision I had in my head for a while, with just a lot. I'm just making things come completely true. I'll just say that. This video, obviously, if you can't tell from the title or the thumbnail, that feeling, man, I'm telling y'all, one thing I want to talk about is unconditional love. You don't like, love can be said from so many different dimensions, man. What it's really like, you just look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do you consider to be love? Like, what do you truly consider to be love? And you'll get an answer, man. Look at all the things in your life. But when that unconditional love hits, truly having that, it's from something out of this world, dude, where you can look at someone like, this is why I actually, in the last video that I did, the one before this that had wake up on the thumbnail, I talked about mentioning the whole story of Jesus and Judas, and knowing why did Jesus eat with Judas, even though knowing Judas was gonna betray him. And I'm having a field day with the things I've seen in the Bible, man. I've avoided it for so long, and I've heard there's actually, when I began to take conscious control of my manifestation, I did use something from the Bible that was called like, my heart will not reproach me as long as I live, or something like that. And that's when I was making the when I was manifesting $10,000, which, if you ever hear manifestation stories, is why I stress to y'all to take control of your reality. Like, it's in your mind, like you are the truth. It really does 10x. It 10x's for sure. And I'm living proof, man. Use me. The Bible of Lunar, man. The Bible of Rel. I would never, but use me, dude, as a testimony. It works. It works. And I'm telling you, just like Jesus was crucified, when you start on that path, you're going to get crucified. Like, trying to just completely show and just being that unconditional love, it shakes the waters, dude, because it's something outside of earth, man. Ask them NDEers. They know. They go to the other side and then be like, yo, I felt a love there that was more than how I feel about my children. Like, what was that? And it's like, because we're in a lower degree of love down here. You know, people will call something love, and then that, if that love is conditional, when that condition's not met, they feel so hurt in their heart. And I understand it when I talk about these stories. I always want to preface that and make sure that that's reminded. But this woman asked about it in a chat one day, that I'm still trying to wrap my head around why Jesus ate with Judas when he knew Judas would betray him. Well, here you go. I lived the experience recently because the universe came to test my ass, my higher self, everything that I'm asking for to get home, tested if my heart was lighter than a feather. And it was actually a bigger event from the pepper spray, but I understand what Jesus meant, because I became Jesus in that moment. And it's you. Jesus is you. You know, the Lord and Savior is yourself. But people follow him and they miss the teachings, which is okay. Everyone's where they're at. But Jesus knew, just like I knew, that night on my birthday. Listen to the synchronicity. On my birthday, you know, I let an individual into my house. I know I shouldn't have let her in that night because the vibe was right. But that knowing that I'm saying right there was the same knowing that Jesus had. The same knowing. And even when I tell this story to people who ask that question, you know, and I bring my key, they still don't get it. The person even said that the woman replied to me, okay, so I get it. It wasn't quick to anger. No, it was no anger at all. But pretty much I let a past partner in, and she wanted to use the bathroom. And essentially, she wanted to talk after she used the bathroom. When she exited the bathroom and went down to her car, I went with her because she asked me if we could talk. And I said, yeah, it's okay. And me, again, they say awakening is like naivety. And it's like, yes, it is naivety, because your mind is back in that childlike fun, that childlike state where it's your heart, it's your heart chakra. You release the weight of this world that everyone takes on. And so me, I'm just naive. I'm just enjoying my birthday. One of my friends, she bought me a little French toast dinner, and it was dope. French toast is like my favorite earthly food. You already know, and if you know me. And essentially I went down to the car, and I knew, I could feel that it was off, because everything is energy. So I knew something was off. But what did I do? I played the role. I played it exactly how it was supposed to go, because I knew that was going to be a big transformation for me. And lo and behold, she made up some excuse to want to get water from the apartment. And I said, I could just get it for you. And she followed me up to my apartment, and boop, just whipped out the pepper spray when I went to unlock the door and sprayed me. And I knew the whole time. And I just unlocked the door and went inside and said, damn, this is kind of spicy. But my mind was in complete bliss. I had no anger, no will to chase her, nothing, absolutely nothing. No will to chase her, nothing. And still to this day, when I start to tell this story, and like, to y'all, like, I'm telling you, this was a couple months ago. Like, it was April 12th, man. That's my birthday. And I realized in that moment, holy shit, I'm the embodiment of everything I talk about. I'm the embodiment. Because if you're not of this consciousness, then do it quickly. Bring on to me your pain, or with what pain you do, because you're not hurting me, you're hurting the body. I'm not this. We are in temporary consciousness. Like, it's about embodying this for me. It's not about a new language. When I come in these videos, I'm telling y'all to get up, wake up. Like I said, I'm not talking to victims. You know, I invited that person in my life with complete unconditional love, and I can say that and stand on that, and no one can ever tell me anything else, because none of the love I have for people is based on conditions, bro. It's just not. Because if I gotta be about what I'm gonna say, man. I gotta be about it, because if I'm not, then I'm spirit pretending, which I don't want to say. Give me 1 sec. Actually, I'm actually mind blown right now at what. Wow, bro. Hang on, like, it's amazing. But essentially, yeah, dude, and that's why Jesus ate with Judas. Jesus knew that Judas would betray him. And it's just like I knew she would end up pulling something like that, and that's why I felt nothing in that moment, because you're not doing it to me. And I needed, y'all don't understand. Like, if I could go into detail with more of the thing, I don't want to bring, all of my business to YouTube, but I'm telling you, it's possible. Shift your mindset and you will get closer to what some people say is God, like external of themselves or universe. And it's all, I understand it all, but you'll get closer. You really will. Because there's a saying that is God is no respect of a man or something like that. I don't know the saying exactly, but that's exactly why. Because when it comes to earthly matters, source is not speaking this shit we're speaking down here. We walked out of source. You got to remind yourself of that. So think about meditation. Why did people even close their eyes to this consciousness to go back to source? Like in the Max Igan interview that I had with him, that beautiful conversation. Again, I always say interview because it's easier to understand, but that beautiful conversation I had with that brother, dude, what did he say? Your whole life is the prayer. So your whole entire life, we're walking back to divinity. So think about that. You walked out into having a human experience. So you're a spiritual, multi-dimensional being having a human experience. And that's why I could never judge anyone, because I take that shit to heart. When I look at someone in their eyes, I see soul. I don't see the human. And it's crazy. It's to the point where there's a lot of people who don't even recognize me in my own life, and I'm standing right in front of them. It's because, what is it, man? They see Jesus. They just see Moses. They see any ascended master. They see Buddha. But Buddha's not even there anymore. That's just his physical form. But he's gone. He's on another like. And I've come to learn that truth so much over these years of my awakening. I love that my heart is really lighter than a feather. I'm hitting that point where I'm just realizing, holy shit, like I'm putting in the work, man, and it's paying off. Like it's paying off. Like this is love, dude. I feel it and see it in everything. And I'm like, this is that love I was searching for, because nothing material satisfied me. Even the way people loved each other didn't satisfy me. And of course I'm talking about my own experiences as well, but conditions, bro. I couldn't look at someone who's in the similar human experience as me and put conditions on them. And I once did. I once was that person. I've got, I'm not saying, I'm making a point. I'm not saying don't set boundaries. Don't be around people who are like, again, don't do what I did. I had a lot of signs. I'm just speaking from my experience and what I know to be true about the feeling and the mindset shift that actually, like, you shift your mind and your body follows for real. And that's why they talk about you having a light body. Like, yes, your body can do some things you don't even, man, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to astral travel and stuff and really seeing that we're travelers, start shifting your mind and you'll start seeing everything that I'm talking about. You'll start seeing the glitches in reality. A lot of people like to say you will see it. People have seen it when they've been around me. It literally happens. Yeah, but that's all I really got to say, man. And I really want to end with what this girl said to me right here, man. It's beautiful, but this is her thing, so she wants to share those. But it's just it. I mean, I don't want the video to stretch too long. I'm just telling you that it's love. That feeling you feel where you feel like there's something more to life. There's something outside of this. There's something deeper. There's something hidden within. It's you. And it's not hidden. It's right in front of you. It's like you hid yourself from the truth. It's love, bro. It's unconditional love. It's unconditional love. It's that type of love where you can go years without seeing a friend, and when y'all meet up, it's like you guys haven't even left each other because time is an illusion. It's that kind of love where it's like, motherfucker, I just can be around you in stillness. You're like, man, go ahead and piss me off and everything. I accept all forms of you, like, unconditionally, dude. It's like, you can't even trigger each other in true unconditional love. That's what I'm saying. You could shift your mindset past all of it. All of these words have different levels of what they mean. That's why I look at love can even be said in a dimension. Like I said, you can say you love someone and completely pepper spray them. That, you know, she completely said she loved me and still did that. And that's why I say no judgment, or, you know, just honoring her experience. But that's why I say you can say you love someone and do something like that down here, and even say words like unconditional, but truly embodying that. Telling you, like, when an artist is, I actually just said this to someone, that when an artist is looking for words on a song, they're trying to express the energy they feel. Energy speaks first, dude. Energy speaks first, and then the words come to us. We're telepathic beings, man. Psychological, we're connected through mind, man, and that's what it is. It's energy. So when you embody unconditional love, it's not gonna look like what someone down here is saying, wait, oh yeah, I love you unconditionally, and then you're met with conditions. Oh yeah, this person, da da da. Nah, and I get it. I honor it because, you know, we're all Neo and we're also Cypher. We're all Jesus and we're also Judas. And you can replace any names. I don't even like speaking. I used to not even like that because I thought I was doing something wrong. Now I just love talking about Jesus because that man was raw, dude. If you read the Bible, this dude came to flip tables and get the hell out of here. He said, I'm gone. And just having a beautiful conversation with someone where she said that. She said he bounced. Like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. And that's how I've been feeling recently. I should drop my gems and just go in there. I should just eat the bread. Like, I should just go in and, like, after I drop my gems, that's it. I go full Nutter Butters to the wall. I'm gonna appear like I lost my mind to people because I'm gone already. It's y'all are like y'all see Lunar, but Lunar was lost. Remember that. Man, I'm out of here. I love these videos. This is gonna be an awesome videos to just shoot and vibe to. Also, by the end of this video, I'll say yeah, this is the second. Well, I'm going on the third day. Oh yeah, I'm going on the third day. It's 12:47 a.m. right now. I'm going on the third day of my fast. My dry fast, my first dry fast. It's insane. There's gonna be a video on it, so stay tuned. Much love and Moonlight. Peace.